How much does Disney make a day? A look at spending and profit. When taking a look at Disney's spending and profit, it's important to take a look at its 5 main divisions. These include Disney Parks, Media and Entertainment, its linear networks like ESPN, ABC, and others, direct-to-consumer streaming platforms, and finally, content sales and licensing. Most of the divisions are quite profitable, however, the streaming platform is not. The streaming platform launched with an incredibly low price point to lure in viewers and get them engaged. The plan wasn't for Disney Plus to be profitable for a few years. However, when the numbers started coming in, investors and analysts got anxious. Disney's stock wavered, and corporately, all hell broke loose. Is Disney in financial trouble? Long story short, nah. The Walt Disney Company is doing just fine. So why was everyone worried? The Disney streaming division lost about $4 billion in the 2022 fiscal year. Disney isn't used to losing money. During the last couple of years, it made less money than it used to, but Disney isn't really losing money anymore. It may make less money than expected and call it a loss. This time they actually lost $4 billion. Wait, Disney lost $4 billion? Not exactly. One of the divisions lost $4 billion. In fact, the rest of Disney made about $28 billion, even with that loss. Overall, the company is quite profitable. So how much does Disney spend a day? We're going to stick to the amusement parks for this one. We don't think we can break down how much they're spending daily on the various Marvel filming and all that. Disney reported $2.1 billion in operating costs in a recent quarter. Divided by 90 days, that's a little more than $23 million a day in operating costs across the parks, from Disneyland to Tokyo to Disneyland Paris. So how much does Disney make a day? Over the same time period, Disney's parks reported $7.4 billion in revenue. That's about $82 million in revenue over the same 90 days, or just about $60 million per day in profit around the world. That puts the worldwide parks at about $20 billion in annual profit alone. Disney reported $28.71 billion in revenue for the parks in 2022. If operating costs per day are about $23 million, that puts annual operating costs at about $8 billion, which comes pretty close to our math. What does Disney make the most money from? Profit? We think it's the parks. The Media and Entertainment division brings in more revenue, almost double the parks, but also brings in more operating expenses as well. What do you think about the reported numbers? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next video from HeyOrlando.com.